What up YouTube, it's me, your favourite Steve. How you doing? We are just in the shed. Typical this weekend has decided to absolutely piss it down with rain. I've been thinking about it for a while to get this sorted. Me and the wife have been, since I got that big haul, I got that stuff the other week. I sorted that out, that went to the back of the city. Mrs. ain't got a problem with that being there. But there is something, I've been thinking like more and more. I have been picking up, my eyes are wider to more things when it comes to clothing now. So I am getting to a point where I'm like, I need more space. I'll show you in here in a minute, even though it's pissing out with rain. Look, it's started to rain even more. It's like the universe, I swear. I've made a little bit more room in here, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm also going to end up making some more room in the loft months down the line, not today. But also today, the organisation that I've got for this clothing is pretty shocking. There is no organisation. It was alright when I had like 4 or 5 tubs in here, it was a piece of piss. But at the minute I've got, what is it, 1, 2, 9... So there's 11 tubs of clothing in here now, these big, I'm not sure what litre tubs they are, but they're pretty big tubs. And my way of doing it in the minute is basically looking around the tub, seeing what's in there and then going, right, that's the thing I'm looking for. And over the past few weeks, it's become, now I'm selling more, it's becoming a little bit of an issue. Finding stuff, it's become an absolute pissing nightmare, to be honest. So today I'm going to go through, I was going to do it outside, but because it's pissing down with rain, I'm going to have to take a tub inside, per tub inside, and just start marking down and putting a little code on my listing on, like, say, I already do it with a few, I do it with the Ben 10 stuff, like, I put like a little code so I know what bag I'm looking for in my Ben 10 tub. And then even I haven't done anything about it, I'll just put a little code on the description in the listing. And then I know, right, they're in that bag. So I'm going to do the same thing for the clothing, because it is getting a pain in the arse. It's proper pissing it down out there now. I'm done with that. But yeah, I'm going to get doing that. To be fair, you might laugh at the way that I do it at the minute, but it's better than this. YouTube. All this chaos, just for these. To empty a whole shed, just for these. I need a whole unit. I really want to buy a unit. Yeah, this is the chaos that's the shed at the minute. I just keep buying stock and it's just getting ridiculous. I really wish I could afford a storage unit. So I've got more stuff that's in the house as well. It's got to get in the shed at some point as soon as I've got it listed. It's a right pain in the dick. I need to get more organised, but I've got bulky stuff. It's just a nightmare. Oh well, it is what it is. So as you can see in that little clip, that was back, man, I don't even know, a couple of years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, I don't know. No, it wouldn't have been 2-3 years ago. I've only been doing this for about 3 years. For about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I'd just literally, that was all my stock just shoved into tubs in this shed. It was shocking. So my organisation has got better, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna do more organisation with the tubs. Also, I'm then gonna take it up in the loft, show you my ideas of what I'm gonna try and do up in the loft, because me and the wife have been talking about it for a while. Like, maybe we need a bigger shed. I'll show you the area that I've got for the shed, but it's a bit of a pain in the arse. It just seems like I'm putting a band-aid over a massive wound, if you know what I mean. I think it's something that I need to make the most of the space that I've got, instead of paying out for bigger sheds. until I can maybe rent my own space, which is, you know, what I want to do eventually if I want to grow it into like, yeah, what I want to. So yeah, right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the space I've made, even though it's pissing down. So right, oh God, bloody rain. I'm just standing in the rain now. So before, what I used to only have 10 tubs in here, so I'd have like 2 of these tubs in the middle, because I didn't want them touching the sides of the shed, which it isn't ideal to be quite honest, but the tubs are pretty sealed. I might like have to look into something better come the winter, but at the minute it's not that bad, with them touching the sides. But yeah, so I fitted 9 in there with the one on top, so that's 10. So my idea is I can fit another 20 in this shed. So at the minute I've got, which are clothing, I have, actually there's more than I thought, so that you've got 9 at the back, 4 at the front of the clothing, so that's 13 tubs. So in my estimation I've got another 7 tubs that I can fit in here of these big tubs. I'm going to get rid of like my Nerf gun tub, that can go upstairs. That's got like miscellaneous, what is it? It was like a plug socket hole that I got off my mate, and like it's got Bosch blades in there and stuff. I know it's like ticking over obviously. And then we've got the Ben 10 thing that's in there. So as you can see, I've got a sheet at the front of there which tells me how much I paid for them. So I'll put like, so you can see Ben 10 65p there. So on that listing of them, it's Ben 10 B65 on the listing. So what I'm going to do, go through these tubs, smack a label on the front of these tubs saying T1 or T2, not like Terminator, but stick a sticky label, and then I'm going to put like, say for that listing, no actually I know that one, that's an M&S coat. So for that one, that listing's going to have somewhere in the description T, whatever this tub ends up being. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today, guys. Yeah, oh, excuse this guys, piss there, right? So that's where I keep all my packaging, if you're new to the channel. Keep all my packaging there, all my clothing is in there. So I've got this space here. And what, it was the idea of what I was going to do. That's my drive, you can see that there. And I've got this fence, so we don't use the drive, but if you've been watching for a while, you know we had that plan to get the extension. So I was going to get an extension. So the idea was, we were thinking we were going to get like a little shed here that would go into the drive and get planning permission. Now, my idea is, I don't know, I just feel like I'm going to end up getting an extension of the garden. That's going to affect the eventual extension that we want. So, excuse the mattress, that's a child's mattress. Can't get rid of it, we're waiting to enough stuff for a skip. So the idea was to get a bigger shed that was here and then put it halfway down the drive, but more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do that. So I'm thinking about renting a space when I can eventually. My mind will probably change in a few weeks, I'm not going to lie, I'm very indecisive. But I think it's a thing of trying to use as much space as we've got now until I can make enough money, if you know what I mean. So yeah, cool. So that's the shed, that's where I put my packaging, and that was the space I was going to use, which I don't think I'm going to anymore. So right, yeah, it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon now. I've been doing this since 1. I think I've done 5 tubs, so you can see T1, T3, T2, T4's at the back. I haven't done them 2 at the back. It just took me way too long, and it is mind-numbingly boring, but it will help a bunch when it comes to getting stuff out of the shed. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get in the shed because it's peeing down rain. Go on, I'll put you there. Right. No. Right, so I'm knackered now. Also, I've just been chatting to them. I think I said in that last clip I just did about not getting a new shed. I think I'm going to have to. We've had quite a bit of downpour rain the past couple of days, and all it is wet. It's all wet round the sides. I think I'm going to have to invest in a new shed. There's no point getting a smaller one. I think I'm going to have to, because it's all damp in here. I didn't have any issues last year, but the shed is not in the same condition, so I think I'm going to have to get a new one. This is about it's about 2 years old, something like that. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's about 2 years old, I can't remember. But I think I'm definitely going to have to get a new shed. But yeah, that was mind-numbingly boring. To show you what I'm hoping to do up in the loft. What up? Now I'm up here in the loft. I'm knackered. Just climbing ladders, moving tubs. Knackered. Yeah, so I've made quite a bit of room up here. Well, I can tell. You probably won't be able to tell, but there has been some room, a little bit of room, made. And I'm reducing prices, getting rid of stuff slowly on bids and stuff like that. I also, I was just going through one of those tubs, chatting to the wife, and literally one of the tubs was clothing. God, I bought some bundles sometime last year, maybe the start of last year, and like, some of that stuff was there, and I was like, man, I forgot I had this. Like, I've got over, I think I've got about 1,100 and something listings at the minute. And it's, you know, a lot of it's Ben 10, a lot of it's WWE, and then there is quite a bit of it that's like this kind of porcelain stuff, which doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Slowly getting through. But it really does make me think, like, should I just, you know, just get rid of it all? Just get rid of it all and start again with, you know, anything that's been there for a long time, any listings that I go through and just go, God, they've been there for a while, just get rid. But my LCD's like, no, even if you sell it for a penny, it's sold. But yeah, it is going through my mind, just getting rid. There's lots of stuff that's over there as well. That brown thing there, that's been there for a while. Just need to get rid. But yeah, let's turn the camera around. I'll show you what I'm thinking. So yeah, as you can see, this was porcelain. Is it porcelain line or bric-a-brac line? I can't remember. Bric-a-brac line. That sounds better. Yeah. It's been like this for a while. None of it's really going anywhere. It's when I went through my phase of just buying anything that was kind of bric-a-brac. Some of it sells, don't get me wrong. I'll still pick some bits and bobs I did the other day. But yeah, I do need to just get rid of most of it. I really, my mindset at the minute, I really am tempted of just chucking the stuff away. I've got some toys there which are kind of new. But yeah, the idea is let's have a look. See if I can give you a wide. There we go. So as you can see, it's separated by the beams. Now, I've already tried those big, I can't remember what litre tubs they are that are in the shed. Those big tubs I've got in the shed. I've tried to get one of those through my loft hole, and they won't fit through the loft hole. So I've been looking at other ways of storing clothing up here. As you tell, like, I've just got a load of plushies there, which I'm no longer, got some biker stuff up there, but I'm no longer going to be doing, I'm just not picking up plushies anymore. I picked up a Kenny the other day, but it's Kenny, it's South Park, but I'm not picking up plushies anymore. And there's plushies up there as well. So there's just a lot of crap up here. Sometimes you forget, because I literally come up here for Live in the Loft and to do a little bit of filming, and then just to pick up stuff, and it's until you like go through, like I've gone through the majority of my listings today, you go, holy shit, I've got a lot of crap. But yeah, so all those plushies need to be gone. A lot of this porcelain eventually needs to be gone, but I'm trying everything on half price at the minute, see if it'll shift. But yeah, there's a lot of room where if it was just a thing where, you know, I still like picking up my toys. I still like picking up, like, you know, like miscellaneous stuff. You got videotapes. That's just miscellaneous stuff. That's got, you know, stuff from there sells majority of the time. But yeah, it's more this side. It's more this side that I'm thinking. That side behind me can be for toys and miscellaneous, and then just start taking advantage of over here. All my shoes go under there, but just start taking advantage of over here, get rid of all this bric-a-brac, and as I get more clothing, just start putting the clothing up here in, I'm not sure how to store it, like we were looking at fold up boxes earlier, just something to like just sit on the bays, and I could fit like quite a like I'm thinking I don't know, like those tubs. I was going through those tubs. Those tubs probably hold about, I think it's about 30 items per tub. I think I was working out on average, depending on if you've got big jackets. But yeah, so I'm thinking if I can make the space, you know, I can go all the way up there and just pile the stuff up. But yeah, I'm not sure at the minute. But maybe it could just be a big net from this bar to that bar, all the way down there, close it off, and I'll just dump them over. That would be an absolute nightmare to find. These are the kind of things I think about, people. But yeah, that's my idea. So yeah, that's what's going through my mind, guys. That whole netting thing, that's not going to work. But definitely some kind of box system over there. Because I can't get... I can... There's that one there. I can get them up here, obviously, because it's up here. It's a pain in the arse to get it up here. But something around that size, I don't know, I could maybe fit a few tubs on there. Something about that size to put clothing in. But yeah, that's the idea. That's not going to be for a while though. I've still got space in the shed. But it just has made me realise I've just got a lot of shit that's listed that I just need to get rid of. But yeah, also I wanted to say thank you for all... I need to get back to the messages that I got on the video I did yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. Uploaded it yesterday. But yeah, I wanted to thank everyone for the lovely comments on that video. I didn't mean it to turn about a little bit of a chat about my son, but it did. It was just the only thing that was on my mind as I was walking back from the gym. But me and the wife have been thinking like of maybe doing like, I don't know, like a weekly kind of video on the channel about like the goings on of the week that's happened during the week with Liam, and just going through it. You know, maybe, I don't know, maybe just other people that, you know, other people that are going through the same thing, that are in our same position where we're pulling our hair out, going, what do we do? And can maybe, because we've started following someone called the Chapman family, and they've, just watching their channel, you go, oh, it's not just us. So we are thinking about doing like a weekly vlog on just what's happened during the week and stuff like that, just see if anybody can take anything from it, if there'd be any interest. But yeah, we're going away for a few days, so I don't know, sometime this week, but yeah, we'll see. We're going away. I'm not going to say where. People might stalk me like Andrew. Oh yeah, talking of Andrew, if Andrew reminded me, I'm meant to be going out for, I won't be drinking alcohol. I haven't, oh yeah, update on RYNB, 1 year now beer. Still haven't drunk. I'm on 63 or 64 days now. I haven't drank. Not missing it. I've had it, there's been a few times when, like the past couple of weeks, when me and the wife were tearing our hair out and like, she was like, I wouldn't mind a bottle of wine. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind a pint of Strongbow right now. But we haven't given in. I don't see me doing it again. The biggest test is going to be when we go away on holiday in to Gran Canaria at the end of the year. That's going to be the biggest test. Being on the beach, not having a cold, nice drink is going to be a struggle. But yeah, still talking away. But yeah, apparently I'm meeting up with Andrew on Saturday for his birthday. He's celebrating his birthday in Wolverhampton. Not sure why, but he is. So yeah. So I'm meeting up with Andrew on Saturday, and I think Matt and Richard as well. I'm not 100%, but I think so. Actually, I need to check that chat. I'm on a chat, but I'm rubbish at chats. I mute them. I don't like people. No offense. I like people. I do like people, but yeah, I mute a lot of chats. Sorry. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. I'll try and get another vlog out soon, but for now, peace out. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.